Happy Fitness Friday, everyone. This is Danielle. I'm going to go over ways to strengthen your knees. One of the key ways to strengthen your knees is to strengthen the muscles around your knees. What are these muscles? These are the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the inner and outer thighs. So I'm going to share with you low impact exercises that will help to strengthen your knees and give you better support and stability for your knees. Things that you're going to need for this workout would be a chair, the floor, and a mat, and a towel. A couple exercises to keep you off of your feet is going to keep you seated. Make sure you're seated upright, keeping your shoulders over your hips. Exercise for your quadricep, or the front part of your leg, is a lift and a lower. You're going to activate that knee, stretch through the back of that knee, lift that leg off the ground, bring it right back down. Lift and lower. Doing about 15 of these, switching over to the other side. Another option for you to do is an extension. What I want you to do is come from a bent knee into a straight leg. Bend down, both feet together, extend up, back down. Again, this is for your quadricep, and extend up. Another exercise that you can do is a stand up or a sit down. This is going to activate not only the front and the back part of our leg, called the hamstring. Sit up from the chair and then sit back down. Stand up, sit down. Want to make it a little bit more challenging. Stand up, bring your glutes just to that chair, and then stand right back up. Don't let your weight come all the way down to that chair. Sit down, tap that chair, bring it back up. Moving on to the hamstrings. One exercise that we can do is going to be a lift. I want you to place your hands forward, your head on top of your hands. You're going to lift straight up towards the ceiling and then bring it right back down. Lift straight up and straight down, activating the back part of our leg or the hamstring. Lift up and back down. Again, doing 15 on each side, 2 sets of 15. Another exercise, you're going to grab that towel. You're going to place that towel under one of your heels. You're going to stand up nice and tall, either hands supported on the ground or hands behind your head. You're going to push out towards the ground, then pull back in. Push out, pull in. Bringing the back of that knee all the way down towards the ground and bringing it back in. Let's move on to inner and outer thighs, or our abductors and our adductors. These also help support our knee. One of the first exercises you're going to do is you're going to place both feet on the ground, lying all the way down, supporting that head and that neck. When I look down, I can see the front part of my shoes, but not my heel. What I want to do is lift and then lower back down. Lift up and then lower back down. I'm keeping my toes, the front part of my shoe, lifted and pointing towards the front, pointing towards my face. So I'm lifting it up, lowering it back down. Now for a challenge, I want you to lift all the way up, and then I want you to circle using that heel, thinking about putting a pencil or something in the bottom of your heel and then tracing a circle. You can also reverse the circle. Watch that we don't move our hips. So our hips are going to want to fall forward and back, but you're going to use your abdominals, hold your belly button to your spine to maintain that circle. One other one for those outer thighs, I want you to take it forward, 2 taps on the ground, lift it back up to that same height. 2 taps on the ground, lift it straight back up. 2 taps, lift. I call this one hot potato. Press it up, 2 taps, lift, 2 taps, lift. The last muscle groups are inner thigh. I want you to walk yourself up to your shoulder, keeping your shoulder over your elbow. This foot can either be on top in front or behind the leg. I'm going to do it behind the leg for this time. I'm going to flex the bottom foot, lift straight up, and then lower back down. Using the inside of my ankle to bring it up towards the ceiling and back down. My goal is to try to get my knees close together. That may not happen, but that's the goal, is you're trying to get those knees all the way up. Lift, hold it there, bring it back down. One other exercise for your inner thighs, you can also do those circles that we were doing with our outer thighs, or you can make a triangle. A triangle is going to be a lift, then you're going to go out forward and back down. Lift, out forward, and back down, or you can reverse it. Out forward, then lift, and back down. Out forward, then lift, and back down. So remember, these 4 muscle groups, quadriceps, hamstrings, inner and outer thighs, will help you strengthen, give you more support and stability for those knees. Happy Friday, guys.